Remember Thomas Crooks, the young 20-year-old who tried to assassinate Donald J. Trump there in Butler, Pennsylvania? Remember how the FBI and the police there who investigated the entire situation failed to give us a motive of why he did what he did, and even gave us real shoddy information about what went down? Even today, the FBI and the police are failing to give us a real picture regarding, well, Thomas Crooks' motive. We have none of that as of yet. We have PC information about what happened and what went down, but not all the details, of course. Nothing of his social media or his internet history. None of the above. Makes me wonder why it is all still withheld from the public, even though Donald Trump is in charge. Maybe they're withholding it from him as well. But here's the kicker. Thankfully, the FBI is not the only source of information. We now actually have our hands on some of his internet history and what he actually looked like. Remember, we were told they didn't have any of that. No social media for the young man. But now, one university has dropped some of that information to Headline News. Take a look at this. Headline News USA exclusive. Files of a would-be assassin, Thomas Crooks, internet search history has been revealed. It goes on. Headline USA has obtained a partial internet search history of alleged would-be assassin Thomas Crooks. And you can read it here. The search history comes from a trove of data from the Community College of Allegheny County, CCAC, where Crooks attended from 2022 to 2024, graduating in the spring of last year with an associate's degree in engineering science. The search history is only for the time Thomas Crooks was using CCAC Wi-Fi, which was about 3 days per week when school was in session. The vast majority of his internet footprint, including the countless hours he spent online at his house, is still a mystery. I bet they do know what he was looking at home, but of course, we still don't have that information. It goes on. Crooks visited mainstream media news sites, all leftist ones, by the way. Here's what he visited: The Hill, Al Jazeera, CNBS, The Wall Street Journal, and CNN, which would explain a lot, along with more niche sites such as compositesworld.com, foodsafetynews.com. He also visited the State Department's website, state.gov, once on October 10th at 12:50 p.m., a visit that wasn't reported by CBS or The Times, who actually ran with the story prior. But that visit occurred right after Crooks was browsing winteriscoming.net, which is a Game of Thrones fan site. So apparently, he's looking at mainstream media, Hill, Al Jazeera, Wall Street Journal, CNN, all radical leftist news organizations. And by the way, stuff with Game of Thrones. I'm not happy about this part because I am a big Game of Thrones fan. Please don't judge me. I watched the whole series. One of my favorite series, I've even been to Dubrovnik, where they filmed The Wall and some of that freaking awesome place. So don't let, this pisses me off that he was a fan. But I digress. That aside, it's not going to change me. But whatever. It goes on to say some other stuff. It says, even at college campuses, Crooks seemed most interested in gaming sites. He visited PlaySimple, Discord, and Xbox Games Pass frequently. Meanwhile, when he wasn't YouTube, his social media activity included Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit. So he's actively on all of that as well. Crooks was apparently a sports fan too, visiting sites such as ESPN and a Pittsburgh Steelers fan site. If you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, A, I'm sorry for you. B, I'm not a Steelers fan. I am a Cowboys fan. Again, don't hate me. I grew up in Texas. But anyway, don't let this let you down. But anyway, one seemingly bizarre site is the South African-based sports betting service appclap.org. Crooks visited the site on January 24th, 2024, which was one of his busiest days at the university, right? He conducted at least 1,364 searches that day, and he constantly used a VPN and other privacy tools that hid his footprint. So there you go. After January 2024, there were 25 days with activity, but nearly all of them have just a few requests, all of them to Mole VAD. Whatever he was viewing on those days is not in the log. Interesting. CBS News noted last month, also reporting on the use of his encrypted email service, malifence.com. So here's the actual data. They do give us, by the way, some of these sites here, the gray log that was sent by the university. This is what they sent here. So you can get a screenshot of some of the stuff he looked at, logged in. You've got Outlook, you've got emails, you've got encryption, stuff that's encrypted, all of that. You've got all kinds of stuff that he went through, and there's files and files and files of this to go through. So I'll leave that for you, all of you, to check out. But in the meantime, right now, it doesn't seem we're getting all the answers. Hopefully the answers are coming at some point in time in the near future, because I would really like to know why there were so many mistakes made the day there in Butler, Pennsylvania, and how some freaking 20-year-old could make a shot that close off a roof that somebody was supposed to be on that wasn't supposed to be on, and the whole 9 yards. And hey, maybe he had help. I digress. Anyhow, wanted to share that with all of you. I love you all. And as a quick reminder, sign up for Restricted Republic. Get there now. Get there today. Exclusive content. Sorry, I'm choking on my own spit. But exclusive content there on Restricted Republic. Use the coupon code Lisa and the number 5 to get it for $5 per month. Support what we do here on YouTube and Restricted Republic. You are the reason, along with our sponsors, as to how we survive and stay active. It's commercial-free content, and it's exclusive content that we're not posting on other platforms, and you get 2 people. Anyhow, with all of that, I love you guys. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.